Many of us were confident that the Terraria 1.3.6 update would drop sometime in 2018, but it appears at this stage that that may not be happening. How's it going, crew? This is Happy Days, and today we're going to look at the delay of the Terraria 1.3.6 update and what might be causing such a long development cycle. Terraria 1.3.6 was first announced in a tweet way back on April 26 in 2017. Since then we've had around 40 spoilers over the course of 1.5 years, which is absolutely crazy. Senex, the vice president of Relogic, is quite active on Twitter and often gets asked about the various updates being worked on for Terraria. A big thank you to Mike, who left a comment on my recent 1.3.6 spoiler video to a tweet by Senex where she talks about 1.3.6's release, so let's take a closer look. As you can see, someone tweeted at Senex in the Terraria team saying, "All I want for Christmas is Terraria 1.3.6, baby. Do you reckon the generous Santa is gonna give me the present this year?" To which she replied with a gif saying, "I wouldn't count on it." As it's already October, and even though Senex didn't explicitly say it, we can safely assume at this stage that this means Terraria 1.3.6 will likely be released sometime in 2019. The 1.3.6 update seems to be focusing on refreshing and updating a lot of aspects of Terraria, such as new backgrounds, music, weather effects and furniture, as well as some quality of life updates. We've also seen a lot of spoilers about coding updates and bug fixes. Some of you might be starting to wonder, based on the spoilers we've seen so far, which I'll link my complete 1.3.6 spoiler list on screen now if you want to check it out after this video, what is actually taking so long? Well, I think the answer lies all the way back to the forum post by SafeMan, a community manager for Relogic, when 1.3.5 was first released. They began by talking about how this update was actually split into two parts. 1.3.5 was the first part, including language localization, 4K support, and some zoom functions. The next part reads, "The other part of this update will be focusing on a list of things that the team feels needs a fresh look, like rebalancing, tweaking, and polishing, as well as some areas that we feel were overlooked or forgotten when we were working on the past several updates. This will provide a solid foundation from which we can execute our other secret Terraria update plans, and we are pretty sure you will find those exciting." So what are these secret update plans, guys? Does this mean that Terraria will start to get regular updates again? Could this even be referring to Terraria 2? This is the fun part where we can start to speculate on what you think this means. I'd like to hear your ideas what the Terraria 1.4 update will have in the comments below. We already know it's probably going to have creative mode, so what else do you think 1.4 will actually have? One thing I'm hoping for in 2019 is that we start to get some news about some potential release dates for 1.3.6 and some idea from the devs about what 1.4 will actually be about. It's been quite a while now since we've had new content to play with in the vanilla Terraria, but thankfully the modding scene has never been stronger, with mods like Thorium and Calamity giving you a complete gameplay experience, and mods like Overhaul giving you a new way to play Terraria entirely. I'm really interested to ask you guys a question about Terraria, and I'll put a voting card on screen now. How many of you play vanilla Terraria? How many of you play modded Terraria? How many of you are console or mobile players? And how many of you actually have stopped playing Terraria altogether because maybe you're bored or you're just waiting for the new updates? The Terraria 1.3.6 update is shaping up to be a new amazing way to play Terraria, and it'll be amazing when it is finally released. I'm looking forward to 2019 and all the awesome stuff it brings to the world of Terraria. Also, a big thanks to all of you for checking out this video and listening to my opinions on Terraria. I know I usually do gameplay content, but as most of you know, I've spent the last few years of my life pretty much living and breathing Terraria, so occasionally I do like to discuss it with you all, so thank you so much everyone. I'd also like to try something a little bit different today, and I've put a mystery link in the description to a video of mine you may not have seen before. So why not check it out, and if you do, reply to my pinned comment there with only a cookie emoji, and we'll see if we can get a perfect run of them. If you're hyped for 1.3.6, smash that like button with a cookie, and if you're still looking for something to watch today, why not come and check out our brand new super modded Gunslinger series. And here's the most important part as always, you'll stay happy and I'll see you soon. This is Happy Days signing out. See ya!